sync this time. Episode 200.
Yeah!
One hop this time.
Well, this just
5 foot left stomp. Jesus.
Hello, I'm your host, Lucas the Writer, and welcome to episode 200 of the Voluntary Viewing podcast. In case you haven't noticed, me and my compatriots are drunk. That's right. This celebratory 200th episode of the podcast is a Drunkcast. And we have a man who's going to explain why he'll never take a pickleback shot. Ryan Holtz.
I don't have pickles. Pickles aren't real. Pickles are a figment of your imagination. They're just cucumbers that have been dissolved in fucking chemicals, bro.
That is what a pickle is.
It's not real.
Have you ever noticed that pickling is a process? Anything can be a pickle, but a pickled cucumber is like the only thing that's referred to as a pickle. It's not called a pickled cucumber. But if you pickle a carrot, if you pickle onions, if you pickle an egg,
Jalapeno.
If you pickle a jalapeno, it's a pickled jalapeno. It's a pickled egg. But a pickled cucumber is just a pickle. What's up with that?
Someone at one point figured out that pickles are the fucking just like pièce de résistance of pickling. Like they are the perfect food to pickle. And they decided, fuck all these other foods. This is the only real pickle. All the rest of them are just like knockoffs. Mm-hmm. This is a pickle, motherfucker.
Do you think we'll ever find something better pickled than a cucumber?
I'm sure we already have, but white people in the 1500s were like, nah, this is it, fam. Like,
are cucumbers a European food?
I don't know. If someone pickled a dragon fruit, like white people would be like, ah, and like scream. Like they wouldn't know how to handle it, man. So they were like, this is it, cucumbers.
Sweeping declaration: pickles might be the most heteronormative food.
Damn.
Pickles. Wow.
Pickles.
I disagree.
You think the queer community is embracing pickles in wide stretches? Or what is your pitch then?
Why couldn't they? Do you think queer people don't like pickles? Are you trying to exclude the queer community from
I'm going off
pickles?
of vibes right now.
Yeah.
Asexual people love pickles.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just vibes. I think the ace community very much embraces pickles. I don't know about the other letters. I don't want to generalize, but it just, to me, that just screams pickles are an asexual thing, man.
Yeah.
All right, you got to continue the introductions.
Yeah, no, and
you usurped
also
Lucas.
on this, I am Lucas.
Jesus Christ.
Also on this podcast, we have another version of Lucas the Writer, who's going to tell us.
Does
that work?
Sideways.
Okay. Oh, wow.
You were better before.
Google Meet garbage. Okay.
Who's the garbage one? Who's the one that had to connect on their phone?
You know, I'm the original Lucas the Writer, and we have a cheap knockoff on the podcast. We have Lucas the Writer, the other version, who's going to tell us why Blade Runner 2049 is his favorite movie.
I mean, like, you know.
Holy shit. Okay, Ryan, you still haven't seen this movie.
No.
I really need
to.
you. I need you to watch this movie. Because here's the thing. We need you to be a tiebreaker.
I know. I'm aware.
If you watch this movie and you don't like it, you are not going to ruin it for me. I promise you.
I doubt that.
Because my best friend of 20 years hates this movie, and to me, it's the perfect movie, and we've argued about it for literally hours.
Right.
And it has not taken anything away from this movie. If you hate this movie, it won't do anything to me. If you like this movie, it will kill Lucas, and
exactly.
I would like that a lot.
You will literally you've had the excuse of like, well, it's just Lucas. But no, if I don't like it either, then it's gonna be like, well, shit. Like, everyone doesn't like it. I'm gonna die now. And yeah, like if I like it, Lucas will be like, oh no, everyone likes it, I'm gonna die now. So,
Okay,
no,
Lucas changed his mind. Because we do need Ryan to be the tiebreaker here. You know it as much as I.
Lucas knows that I'm probably predisposed to liking the movie. Like it gets good critical reviews. Like the odds are in your favor, Andrew.
Yeah, it's because I have better taste.
I don't know about that, but like I just know that it was critically well received. I will probably think it's at least okay. What if I think it's okay? What if I think it's just an okay movie?
You know what? Then we'll just continue in this battle for eternity, I guess. Have you seen the original Blade Runner?
I saw it in a class once.
Huh.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you and I saw it in high school, Lucas.
Yeah.
You and I saw it in an English class on a projector.
Yeah, because we talked K-Money during the Philip K. Dick unit into...
No, we didn't talk her into that. She did that of her own volition, because we read Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep, and she's like, have I got a movie to show you guys?
Andrew, I think you're misremembering this. I remember pitching this to her. I remember pitching to... What? I don't even remember that teacher.
K-Money.
Yeah.
Apparently their name is K-Money.
Something Key Michael. Her last name's Key Michael, and her name started with an M.
We're not doxing...
Money.
Yeah.
Money K-Michael.
So we're not doxing anyone, by the way. She has since gotten married.
I asked her to prom.
Yeah.
I asked her to
Her
prom.
name changed.
Yeah.
Asked her to prom.
I
That's
did.
great.
Yeah. No, it was fun.
Not problematic at all.
No, she didn't like that.
We're not gonna get canceled.
Who asked her to prom and is definitely
Andrew,
not getting canceled?
This guy.
Arguably
Oh, God.
sexually harassing his teacher in high school.
I didn't know what it meant. I didn't know the implications. I just thought it was funny. And I thought she was cute.
The timeline is a little fuzzy. Were you at least 18 at this point? Okay.
No.
I
was 17.
young and
Yeah, no,
in your vicinity,
she was like
so you
28
asked her
and
to
I
prom.
was 17. She also had a long-term boyfriend that she eloped with like several months later. And none of us believed her boyfriend was real, and I may have been in a weird state and met her at a play a couple weeks later, and her boyfriend was there, and I said out loud, "Holy shit, you're real." And then I had to run away. Anyway,
Wisconsin.
I'm your third host, Lucas DeRider, aka Andrew Clark, aka Andy, and I have made some bad life decisions.
Including this podcast, which we're fucking 200 episodes into.
Oh wait, I'm Andrew Clark, and I'm going to do a pickle shot on air.
This doesn't... What is a pickle shot?
You take a shot of whiskey and then a shot of pickle juice. One, it totally neutralizes it in the same way that lime neutralizes the taste of tequila. And two, it leaves a very pleasant, salty taste in your mouth.
The taste of pickle juice is infinitely more unpleasant than whiskey to me.
I agree.
I actively enjoy the taste of whiskey.
Yeah, I do too. But
Then why not just do a shot of whiskey?
I
so
did 3
goated.
before this.
That's why
Jesus.
he's the GOAT. Pickle juice is S tier.
No,
is
it mixes
better.
well in a way that you couldn't understand. But please, for the love of God, don't actually mix them. Because if you take a drink of pickle juice mixed with whiskey, it's the worst thing in the world. But if you take a shot of whiskey and then a shot of pickle juice, it's great. Okay, so here we go. First, shot of whiskey.
I'll navigate it. All right, he did a shot of whiskey.
And then a shot of
Set it
pickle juice.
aside. He's doing a shot of pickle juice. He's
Totally okay. Yeah,
He loves it. It's
great.
He's putting it away.
it's perfect.
So good.
Oh God, that's good.
I totally believe you. You're 100% believable right now. I'll do one shot in like 20 minutes. I gotta
Okay.
gotta
Good call.
maintain the balance.
At some point, we should drink water. I say should,
I've been drinking,
not will.
I've been drinking a cup of water per shot. I will be leaving to use the restroom.
Yeah.
At
No, I will
various
too.
Nice.
But that's just because of the sheer amount of liquid in my bladder. It's all alcohol.
we're gonna be passing the torch of solo casts for the length
Jesus
of this podcast.
Okay, what are we doing? What are we talking about? This is a podcast. Anyway,
We're a podcast. It's been almost 4 years.
Okay,
since
so
that fateful day.
I know we like to joke around. It's been about 12 minutes of the podcast.
It's been.
I'm not actually Lucas DeRuyter. The real maestro of this podcast, Lucas DeRuyter, the only one who can lead us in this journey of media excellence. The real Lucas DeRuyter. Let's hear what he has to say.
Do your job.
Wow, you are definitely aggrandizing a thing I came up with as an excuse to keep in touch with a couple of my college friends.
No, that's not
3
true.
weeks after graduation.
It's
a little true. We are legit. This might be on my resume.
We make
I
$10
forget.
a month.
Episode 21 was legitimately funny, just completely out of sync and unlistenable. Gotta capture that magic. Genie in the bottle.
200 episodes. A pandemic couldn't stop us. Graduating college couldn't stop us. A couple of moves couldn't stop us.
The pandemic
Here we are.
Strengthened us. We had 300-something episodes.
A part of me still believes we podcasted more that year than on the planet.
How many episodes did we get of the Q-cast?
Gee, it was about 200, wasn't it?
I can find out because I can search my files.
Please.
God, you remember working from home?
I'm
still
working
doing it
from home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool story, y'all. Cool fucking
Holy shit. We had 426.
I was so far off.
426 episodes of the Quarantine Cast. Oh my god. This pandemic has been going on for so long.
We didn't say anything of worth.
No.
Like, we recorded 426 episodes of just fucking nothing.
Garbage. Literal garbage. There were a couple of moments where, the world was on fire and World War III was imminent and racial disparity was at its, highest point ever, or at least in the last 20 years. And we just were like, wow, man, let's talk about the shit that's on CNN and then also what I did today on my lunch break.
Hey, listen. Do you think Anne Frank was realizing she was putting out a banger
Oh my god.
while she was writing?
No.
We're gonna be Anne Frank and
No, please no.
Okay. We all survived.
Yeah, no. We're alive. I have my quarantine journal here. And it's scary.
Flip to a random page and read a sentence.
No, please.
Flip to a random page and read one sentence.
I had a conversation with Ryan that I'm not going to get into the other day that made me think about my time during the pandemic where my mental health was at its lowest. And I looked at my journal and it scared me.
I was going to say, I was recently introduced to the concept of gratitude journaling, and I like how you take that in the complete opposite direction.
Do it. Andrew is reaching for a journal.
Okay, so this journal, I did not every day. For the first year of the podcast, I did every at least once a week, and then I really fell off and did once every couple of weeks. And at the top of each page, I put the number of cases and the death count related to COVID in America and the world. And then
that was a thing.
Wrote down my feelings. It got bad. Okay, let's see. The first entry was...
I recently listened to Quarantine Cast episode 1, and there was the entry where you said, I feel our collective sanity slipping away like so many grains of sand. So don't read that passage.
Yeah, no, that one was out there. That one was early. So my first...
that was pretty tame. That was light.
My first entry was March 11th, 2020. It was, I think, the day that the NBA canceled its season.
I think it was the 13th was the day the NBA canceled.
Yeah. That was crystallizing for what was to come.
was a Friday. Let me look.
Oh yeah, no, it was. I have an entry
13th.
on the 13th. Yeah. Anyway, at that point there were 1,322 cases in the U.S. There were 38 deaths. In the world, there had at this point been 4,633 deaths, mostly in China at that point. I'm gonna flip to a random page. This is May 1st of 2020.
Mayday.
Oh, fuck. Quarantine has a habit of distorting you, as can be seen by my forgetting to read the number of cases yesterday and forgetting it was no longer April at the start of the entry. I have the tendency to forget what day it is, how long I've been in quarantine, even the time of day. Maybe I'm just not being disciplined enough. It's so hard to focus, Andrew. Flipping ahead. August 26, 2020. I'm having difficulty putting my thoughts together. A few days ago, police shot another unarmed black man. This time, just over an hour away from Kenosha, Wisconsin. Oh, fuck.
What a day you picked.
They shot him point blank in the back 7 times as he was getting in his car. His kids were in there. They just stuck their gun against his back and shot him. It somehow didn't kill him, but he's in critical condition and paralyzed. Of course, there were protests that turned into riots, and no one should blame them. So many on the right so far have the same idea I saw and saw nothing wrong with the police did. It made me sick. I couldn't sleep. Things were bad for a while, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys have been trying to get me to read entries from the journal for a long time. That will be the last reading from the journal, because I don't think I will write in it again. It was a bad time in my life. At one point, I wrote about the feeling of my brain being ripped apart like a sea monster reaching up and tearing apart the head of a sailor and dragging him into the depths. And then I went back and read that entry like a year later, and like, oh, I need to go to therapy. Things are great now. Things are good. So.
Oh, it's Angel's thing. Okay, sorry. I'll be right back.
Anyway, yeah, we don't need Ryan to talk about this next part. We're moving into news of the week. We're talking about video games. Google shut down Stadia, or at least will in a couple of months on January 18th of 2023, in what is a devastating disappointment for tens of people.
There are dozens of us!
Apparently they're going to be giving refunds to anyone that bought the console and refunds for games that they bought. They will not be giving refunds for like the premium subscription service, which I guess makes sense. Lucas, what do you like? Any surprises here? Not on my end.
I believe when this all started, shortly before or immediately after the pandemic began, this was a question Google was given. They were asked, hey, are you going to invest a bunch of money in this, get a bunch of people heavily invested to it, and then just cancel it like you have so many other emerging tech opportunities before? And Google said, nah, we're in it. We're in it for the long run. And then 2 years later, 2.5 years later, after maybe the best conditions in all of human history for a tech company to launch a new video game console, a new video game platform, they didn't reach enough of a user base to make it profitable and bailed.
Yeah, think about how many people were not able to get a hold of. I mean, specifically a PS5. The PlayStation was way harder to get a hold of. But, like, for the first year, people could not get a hold of the Xbox in the same way as the PlayStation. And Stadia still fucking failed. That's hilarious.
It's unfathomable, and it makes me concerned for just how much of the internet infrastructure relies on Google and how much they fucking suck. But also, of course Google would do this. Of course they would do this with their track record. There we go. The people who invented Google Glass would just shut this down. The people who created the web.p image file format would do shit like this.
Don't get me fucking started.
It's ridiculous.
Wait, Google invented that?
Okay, so the whole thing, the reason that file format exists is to make it easier on Google's end, that the websites that they support and draw images from, WebP file format is easier on their infrastructure, not realizing that it is borderline unusable to end users unless they are pulling that image up in some kind of image processing software. I can open WebP in DaVinci, but that's it. That's all you can do with it.
I didn't even know you could open it in DaVinci. I've tried to use that file format in so many different programs and have it failed.
I wandered off and you guys started talking about file formats.
Okay, we're talking shit about Google, and that led into web MP file formats. And yeah, no, it sucks.
This is a podcast, you guys.
Yeah, it's a podcast. We talk about things that are relevant, like the people that struggle to rip file images off of the internet and find that they're in web format, which sucks ass.
You've been there, Ryan.
All right, I've got my tread water shot.
Yeah, where's the pickle juice?
Boo.
There's pickled jalapenos, but there's not much juice.
Okay, it doesn't matter how much is left. You have to take a shot of whiskey.
There is none. And I don't have whiskey.
Oh, what the fuck?
Why would I have whiskey? I barely drink.
As evident by tonight.
I have vodka.
I'm sorry.
Google.
When you show up in Wisconsin in November, I'm giving you a bottle of whiskey to take home.
Oh god. Hope I have space. All right, 1 second. Down the hatch.
Woo!
Yeah.
Of course, Stadia shutting down is also going to lead to a lot of hilarious lost media. I don't think there are any games that were Google Stadia exclusives, but there are mini games in Final Fantasy 15, I know, that you could only play through Stadia. And they weren't good. Final Fantasy 15 is not a good game, but that a bunch of weird middling stuff that they very clearly had the new guys work on because Google gave them hundreds of thousands of dollars for exclusive content is hilarious that is now lost to time.
This is the first year where FIFA had crossplay, and Google Stadia was included in the crossplay.
Holy shit.
And then the FIFA just launched. Today was the official release date, and Stadia shut down.
Some 26-year-old programmer had to crunch to get that working. They had to be like, hey, all right, I've been here. I have not slept in 94 hours, but we got it. We got the Google Stadia crossplay working. I did a good job. I'm going to get promoted for this. Completely valueless.
Dead. Andrew laughed at me for coughing after drinking water after taking my shot, and then did literally the exact same thing.
I started laughing while taking a drink of my bourbon, and it went into my lungs. Now it's there forever.
Yeah.
Just talking about Death Stranding will be here forever.
It is here.
Yeah,
forever.
no,
What the fuck?
Death Stranding, a game that has been on my should I replay it list for a long time.
Yes.
Apparently was going to get a sequel. Was going to be single player exclusive. In a way that kind of like defeats the whole Strand type game.
Yeah.
Gimmick. And was going to be a Stadia exclusive. And then Stadia said, "We don't think this will sell high enough."
Wow.
And
For Stadia's
cut
high
them out.
standards.
And then, like, a couple of months later, like, yeah, we're shutting the whole shit down.
God.
So,
we called it. That was on this podcast that they announced Stadia. And we were like, well, no, this isn't real. This isn't gonna...
yeah, no one, literally no one believed this is going to last in long term. I am surprised that Hideo Kojima was going to be like, yeah, I'll tie
that name?
my new flagship... Yeah, his name is Hideo Kojima.
Oh, dude,
Oh.
Was going to tie his new flagship game IP to a dying gimmick console, and then also remove the whole point of the first game from the second game. I don't know if this means that like a sequel is in the works. Like if it's in early development, then they'll like just continue it and say, okay, we'll put it on everything, or if they're gonna get rid of it and it'll never happen. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Stadia did the thing where, like, they were like, wouldn't it be amazing if you could play video games on any laptop and just, like, stream it from the cloud, and then, like, you don't even need a good internet connection, all that shit. And everyone was like, yeah, that would be cool. And then they were like, all right, let's try it. And then it...
That would be
did
cool.
Did it not work?
It's not possible, but it
yeah,
would
no,
be
like,
cool.
Did it not work? Like, I obviously never tried it. Like, did the tech straight up not work? Or, like, just no one cared to try it?
I think the problem was the price point. I think the subscription to Stadia was, God, maybe like $60 a month. And you had to buy the games on the service on top of that. So,
Damn.
I think they just priced themselves out of being competitive.
Well, probably that's what it was required to pull off some crazy shit, like streaming AAA games with no input lag on a fucking piece of shit Toshiba laptop.
Yeah,
like,
goddamn Chromebook.
Right.
That's what you get. Like, it's gonna cost a fuck ton of money. Like, I guess.
Yeah.
What a weird thing. Google fails more than they succeed.
Deeply concerning.
No, they. That's the thing is that they have enough money to just load.
They can
like
be
fuck
goofy.
They put a bunch of birdshot in a shotgun shell, load that into a sawed-off shotgun, shoot it. The spread is incredible. It's so wide, and then one of those 200 pellets will hit something that is incredibly successful, and the other 199 are just abject failures. And a couple of them make it a few steps along the way, so they get advertisement, and then they also fail. But that one pellet that hits on, I don't know, fucking Google AI sales, yeah, it's Chrome, will make them $15 billion, and that's worth it.
The live video service we are using to talk to each other right now.
Yeah, no, Google knows everything that we're saying, and they've probably labeled us as like race traitors or something. I don't know.
Which failed,
Yeah.
by the way. Like, Meat has failed. It has lost.
Yeah, no, we'll be executed in 15 years when Google owns most of the Midwest and all of Eastern the United States.
Eastern the United States.
Eastern the United States. The divided states.
That means we're gonna fall, Andrew. You can't let us fall.
Yeah, I can't let us fall?
Yeah.
Come on.
When we're united.
Our last two presidents were like a capitalist asshole bigot Russian traitor and a zombie. Yeah. Hey.
I got to it first. Yeah.
I was gonna say, well, Google did a pretty good job with the whole YouTube thing, but A, no, they haven't, and B, they acquired YouTube. They didn't incept that.
They Elon Musk YouTube.
Yeah, no, they bought it and then put ads on it.
What if we took this thing and made it worse and made billions of dollars?
I'm drunk.
Yeah.
Who's the CEO of Google? Let's write him.
Tim Apple.
Google's CEO. It's Alphabet technically. Sundar Pichai. What's his email address?
SundarPichai@gmail.com. Come on.
Yeah.
Actually, Sundar.Pichai would be like standard format for corporate emails. Sundar Pichai email address. Google's CEO email addresses.com. What could possibly go wrong? Sundar@google.com. They claim is the
No. It goes to a pool of 30 different interns.
That's still a real email address.
Yeah, no, it exists. It's not going to him.
Compose. Sundar@gmail.com. Or no, it's google.com.
Right.
Google.com. Subject. What's our subject line?
Save Stadia.
Capitalism? ?
Capitalism? ? Stadia? Is that just question mark?
Semicolon. The
Stadia.
death of all beings.
The death of all beings. All right.
Dearest Sundar.
Yeah, I was gonna say salutations, but I don't know what's better.
I like salutations.
Salutations, Sundar. I hope this email finds you well in what is sure to be the end of days. All right, what's the body?
You have absorbed the greatest monetary company known to man since the days of the East India Trading Company. Shall you take slaves?
East India Trading Company. Shall you take slaves akin to the corporate tradition of your forebearers?
One day, whether you know it or not, you will control armies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Armies, AI or human?
Does not matter.
I implore you to
choose mercy.
I was gonna say to be like Spike Lee and do the right thing. And then just Stadia was a failure. Period.
Better luck next time.
Better luck. Oh God. Next time.
Oh fuck.
Sincerely yours, the Voluntary Viewing Podcast. P.S. Don't shut down Google Meet.
We need it.
We need that shit. Alright. Send. Sundar, get back to us.
And that's the day the
Sundar.
decision was made to shut down Google Meet out of spite.
Yeah, no. If Sundar does see this email, Meet
You're
is
dead.
done. Like, just
We have to go to
up.
Discord again,
So
like
it is.
losers.
Oh, Discord was so bad. Facebook Messenger was looking worse.
Ryan, you might have a much weaker tolerance to alcohol than me,
Oh, yeah?
but I am much lighter and smaller.
It's a race to the bottom. I got about 40 pounds on you.
Yeah, dude.
You've got the tolerance.
Yeah. I weigh like 160 soaking wet. I've had like 7, maybe 8 shots worth of
Shit,
alcohol.
that's more than me.
Hold up.
I've had 5.
I'm doing math with Andrew's record of reporting on shots. I think that puts you at like 3 or 4, actually.
Couple more, and Matt's gonna report me to RA.
Oh, name names, sis. Go on.
He just got married this weekend, I guess.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Were you invited?
Yeah, no, I got a text from a friend of the podcast, Michael, that he bought a house and was also at Matt's wedding.
The fuck?
Okay,
Michael
that
bought
makes
a
sense.
house.
Yeah.
I thought Matt
Yeah,
bought a
no,
house. I was like,
'cause he-
Matt is just more successful than all of us combined.
No,
Michael.
absolutely
No,
not.
Michael is
Yeah, no, Michael
just
Michael
a
Yeah.
better person. No, Michael, like, take all of us combined, and Michael
equals
just,
Michael.
We
Yeah.
should die. Like, we there's no point in living anymore.
Yeah. No, I got a text literally 6 hours after I sent out our RSVPs for our wedding.
You've sent out our RSV. I didn't get one.
Lucas got one.
Yeah.
You should have gotten one.
Via
No,
email?
in the
No.
mail.
Mail. Snail mail.
Oh, I haven't checked our mail.
Oh, yeah, no, it's probably in there.
Let's do it. I'll be right
Jesus
back.
Christ.
God. Okay, to you, Lucas, friend of the podcast, Michael, recently bought a house. It's about 6 hours after I sent out an RSVP to his old address. So he said, "Hey, Andrew, hope you haven't sent out RSVPs yet. I just bought a house. Here's our new address. Also, I'm gone this weekend at your arch enemy's wedding."
1, they'll forward that mail. They're smart enough to know to forward that mail. And 2, oh boy, that's that relationship that has been uncomfortable since freshman year is just getting cemented. That is concerning, but good for them. Good for them finding love.
Yeah. I mean, finding love. They were dating the same person that they got married to our freshman year of college.
God, I still can't believe you didn't try to pull anyone in that AA meeting. Meetings.
I had a girlfriend. I wasn't going to try to find a new girlfriend during Alcoholics
That
Anonymous.
was the second month of freshman year. You guys weren't serious yet. You weren't locked in.
No, we weren't serious, but I thought we were.
Okay.
No, I was dumb. That was the mistake. I should have pursued different avenues. Also, I'm gonna get a beer.
Okay.
Entertain the podcast while we're gone.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my good time gal.
Andrew's gone.
Andrew is. I can stop vamping now.
Oh, the look that Angel gave me when I opened the front door was just pure fear.
Ugh.
Just pure, like, what are you? No. Where are you? You're not allowed outside of these walls.
Contain the madness.
Yes.
The outside is dangerous.
Not wrong at all. I have the invite. It's here.
Hey, this is actually a great opportunity to ask this. Andrew's not going to listen to it. Do we get him a gift as his groomsman? Like, individually or collectively?
So, right?
Right?
I'm waiting
said-
for the, like, registry.
No, you go to their website.
They have a website?
Yeah, in the RSVP.
Yeah,
It-
well, I haven't opened the invite yet.
It's a bad URL. It's jadeandandrew.com, which is
Dashes or just
all one word. It is very uncomfortable to type.
Andrew.com?
Got a fucking Williams Sonoma registry. Douchebags. Douchebag shit. Ugh.
Registry. Ooh, what's our story? No, I didn't get mentioned. Sad.
I don't think we have anything in the R story. Or do we?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, we do?
Me, quote, Jade,
Oh, yeah, Jade
and
wrote
Andrew met after joining Badger TV, a student organization at UW-Madison in the fall of 2015. I was Badger TV.
Yeah, no, Ryan, you more than
I don't
anyone
get a
are
mention.
literally responsible for the happiness in my life. And so
After
I
convincing
owe you.
him to... After convincing him to write the script for groundbreaking campy horror comedy film parody that was never
Which I
finished.
found the script for.
Which I'm saying needs to be read at the
Well,
wedding.
we could
but
finish
not
it.
Not at the wedding. We finished it. We filmed it. It just never made YouTube.
And I spent the last 6 years camping, hiking, traveling, picnicking, longboarding, attending Brewers and Badger games, watching movies, playing Resident Evil video games, and celebrating Halloween like it's a month-long event. Alas, we have yet to make the horror parody film together. Here are a few photos of us over the years.
What's the website
you
again?
go.
I need to find this.
JadeandAndrew.com.
Andrew,
Lucas hated it.
you're my friend. I don't mean to disrespect you, and I imagine this is on the company you all went through more than it was on you. JadeandAndrew.com is not pleasant to type.
Okay, it's not pleasant to type, but JadeAndrew.com was not available.
Jade. Oh.
Andrew and Jade, Jandrew.com.
JadeAndrew.com. I have my invite. My official invite.
Oh, you got it.
Please,
Hell yeah.
Please deliver to me, J. Morshauser and A. Clark. Address, which I won't read, but it has an apartment number in it.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah. Together with their family.
I've gotten many questions about why Jade is not taking my last name.
Fuck everyone who says
Yeah,
that.
no, exactly. The only thing that I had to add to that was, yeah, Clark is a lot easier to spell and or say than Morshauser. I don't fucking care.
No one should ever.
Which is why it is so honestly brave of you to be taking on her last name in the ceremony.
I am not taking her last name.
Andrew Morshauser.
No.
Let's go.
So
Andrew Morshauser, Nee Clark.
I have heard at multiple weddings, like the now introducing Mr. and Mrs. and then just the guy's name.
Yeah.
So Ryan, if you and Angel got married, in this situation it would be like, now introducing for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Ryan Holtz. It literally erases the woman from the whole situation. It's so fucked.
Will toast from afar.
Yeah. Yeah, that was...
When people curb you, they say, I'll toast you from afar.
Yeah, hey, no, it was the default. We thought that was nice.
I mean, yeah, it's a little kettle to pot that you're calling out people's practices with last names, considering, boy, you kind of anglicized my +1 in your online invitation.
What?
Cutting off half of her hyphenated last name, yeah.
We did not. What are you talking about?
On the website, when we confirmed, it was Maria, and then just the first part of her last name, and not the hyphenated second part.
I typed in personally the hyphen and the last part of the name, which I won't say in the podcast. Are you telling me that it's not on there?
It did not display.
Oh, fuck. So, the online RSVP of our wedding is garbage, which we realized
I'm about to
after
do
we
it.
sent out the
Why?
invitations. We're like, okay, we sent them out. Let's build the RSVP on the website. And it's garbage. And like, all the children, like, of the people that we know that are invited that have kids, all of them say unknown child. Like, we didn't know any of this was gonna happen. And so, I personally typed in the first hyphen and last name part of their last name, and you're telling me that only the first part made it. That pisses me off.
I was saving grace, though. I was saving grace to your RSVP website. Having the option between adult meal and child meal was pretty entertaining.
Well,
I got a kick out of that.
Difference?
Okay.
Wait, I'm there right now.
So, our wedding is family style meals. So your table, I mean, you guys will be at the king's table because you're
we're at the wedding.
You're part of the wedding party. But everyone else will receive the same thing. It's family style. So a guy's going to bring out a platter. And on that platter is going to be a big pile of roasted chicken, a big pile of steak, a pile of roasted Brussels sprouts, a pile of pasta salad, and a pile of, I can't remember. Okay, fingerling potatoes.
Oh,
so that's dinner.
I love fingerling potatoes.
Yep, that's dinner. That's what we're all getting.
It's din.
And then children will, I don't know, probably
get the remains.
Fucking chicken fingers or some shit. Yeah, so that's what they were getting. And then, so we'll eat just from a big pile of food.
Oh, yeah.
Like our Viking ancestors wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, including the wedding party. We don't get, like, fancy shit.
We'll get cake.
Okay.
Cake that...
Is it, like, good cake, or is it, like, fondant? Like,
I don't know, man.
Wedding cake.
I don't know. So everyone's getting dessert. It's mini pie. Tiny little pies that are delicious. I have had them before. They're awesome. I went to a wedding convention, had them. I'm like, okay, you guys are in. You guys are doing dessert. It's mini pies. And then also Jade's aunt said, you guys are doing cake. I'm paying for it. I get to decide everything about the cake. I'm like, that's weird, but whatever. I don't care. So we might also get cake. So chicken, steak, potatoes, pasta salad, Brussels sprouts, pies, and yeah, everyone else gets to get whatever they get.
I love this. I love this for you. I love this for us.
Interesting. Fair. Oh, I got the invite. I'm RSVP'd now. Live.
You know, we put a stamp on that. You can just send that back to us.
Yeah, it's too late.
You might as well. I mean, you can still send it if it's paid for.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. The sticky sticker just caught my shot glass as I was waving the envelope around, and it pulled over the shot glass. But it's all good. I don't think anything spilled. Wait, so I'm supposed to send this back now?
Yeah.
How?
You just fill out the information. You put your names. Check off the marks that you'll be there for, which I know you'll be there for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then send in the mail.
You have
It's
to
got a stamp.
Fold it differently?
Nope. You rip off the bottom third. It's a postcard.
You just rip this part.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did it all online. I think I'm in the clear. Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, no. Lucas is in the
but
clear.
Andrew wants us to do it.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to
Lucas,
do
you gotta
it
send
in the
it
mail.
back.
Online
Okay.
is fine. It's just that there's a postcard stamp attached to every single one, and I paid over $100 in postage.
Most people are gonna do it online, probably.
No, you're absolutely wrong. You don't know our families. None of them know how to use the internet.
Are you and Jay doing a gift opening event at your wedding?
We might do one in like the hotel, either like our room or like the lobby or something. But it'll be in the hotel. It like one way or another. If we do it, which is a big if, it'll just be a wedding party. And that's it.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
There you go. There, send this aside. I'll send it back. Send it back.
Send it back.
I will get you some kind of wedding gift. It's not going to be from Williams Sonoma because I object to that platform and their involvement in your wedding.
No, dude, don't sound none. Okay, you, Ryan, and then Ian, Lucas. You have to deliver this message to Ryan, to Ian.
Holy shit, man! We got to step it up so hard now. Fuck.
Okay, first off, you have to pay to fly out to Wisconsin. This dumb
In the winter.
hellhole of a state. In the winter. to even show up for my wedding. And then you have to fly back. And Ryan, you have to deal with your parents. Your mom is delightful. Your mom is
Your mother.
one of the best people I've ever met.
What was that?
Yeah. Luke, your mother is fantastic. Lucas, your parents are like a second set of parents to me. None of you have to give me presents. Please, for the love of God. Please tell Ian to not give me presents. You have to fly out. You've got your groomsmen suits to fit into, which, you know, that's going to be a whole fucking set of shit. But like, it's gonna, yeah, like that's it. That's all you have to do is show up. Don't give me a gift. Also, Jade got 90% of her registry for her bridal shower. So now we have to find new things that we want, which is awful. We don't have anything that we want. We don't have room for anything that we want. We live in an apartment. We'll never be able to afford a house. I read an article on Bloomberg today about how millennials can't afford houses. It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Kill me, please.
You can do a house fund. That's what someone did in the past.
When my sister got married, like 3 years ago, she put a whole thing on there about, like, gift cards and money. She got 6 crock pots. She already had 2 and did not have any on her registry. She got 6 of them, which means at the end of the wedding, she had 8 crock pots.
How? I bet you could flip a good crock pot. A good crock pot. For a solid 75.
If it's on the registry. So, like, we returned a couple of things to Target that we got on the registry that were duplicates.
Mm-hmm.
We got a gift card.
Yeah.
If it's not on the registry, you don't get shit. She has 6 crock pots in her basement. I pity that woman. That poor pregnant woman.
Andrew, buy a crock pot from your pregnant sister.
I don't need one. I have a crock pot.
I have a crock pot is a strong contender for the title of this episode.
I also have a crock pot. And it is also a strong contender for the title of this episode.
Oh, fuck. I'm looking forward to the wedding. It's going to be a lovely time, and I'm glad I'm able to participate in it. Thank you, Andrew.
Yeah, we're going to submit our DJ music list in a couple of days. It's going to be a fucking riot.
Yeah.
Is there a lot of emo music?
There will probably be a couple of songs. That'll all be Jade. You'll like it, Ryan. We'll dance to it anyway. There will be a lot of Vance Joy.
Okay.
I don't know Vance Joy. Vance
Jade
Joy.
really likes Vance Joy. I like a couple of songs from Vance Joy. Lucas has maintained for like 10 fucking years that Vance Joy is our song. There's a song called Riptide.
Riptide is our song,
Yeah,
yes.
I know Riptide.
Yeah, Riptide. Lucas has maintained as our song. Our song.
Yeah.
Two bros.
Yeah.
Has maintained that it's our song. Jade thinks it's our song. Me and Jade are going to dance to Riptide. I think I've convinced her to do it for the wedding party. That Riptide will be for the wedding party. So Lucas, it's okay.
I'm sorry. You make
Lucas
our
is gonna
song
cut it.
your wedding song?
It was never our song. This is a concession
I disagree.
to you. It's a concession to you.
I will never forget the lyric, this cowboy's running from himself.
Yeah.
This cowboy's running from himself. She's been
sitting on the ice shelf.
We gotta go to the next
And the
one.
car
Yeah,
won't
let's go.
start.
Oh, whoa. Lucas,
I
you're on
got
your
it
computer.
working.
Lady,
Holy shit.
running down to the riptide, take it away to the dark side. I want to be your left-hand man.
What does left-hand man mean? What's the context?
Instead of right-hand man. Yeah.
Right, but like right-hand man means person you're
like
closest
the entire,
to.
and it's made a lot more clear in the music video. The concept of the song Riptide is just this dude who keeps fucking it up at every opportunity.
Yeah, no, he's a loser.
Yeah. That's why it's our song.
Makes every wrong decision.
So he wants to be number 2.
Community's coming back. As a movie?
6 seasons in a movie.
Take it away, Ryan.
Holy shit! Joel McHale tweeted the fucking Community movie's happening on Peacock. I'm gonna have to get Peacock? Question mark. He tagged Gillian Anderson from X-Files instead of Gillian Jacobs from Community. Yvette Nicole Brown and Donald Glover are not confirmed, but he did tag them, so hopefully they're in it, because otherwise it would not feel like a Community movie.
I mean,
Chevy Chase confirmed not.
Yeah, no, fuck Chevy Chase. Fuck
so they got the hologram rights to Chevy Chase.
He's alive.
Those were holograms.
He's alive.
Not in the canon of the show.
This isn't a Bruce Willis situation. I don't think they got the hologram rights. I think Chevy Chase recorded himself as a hologram before he left the show. Yeah. No, apparently Yvette Nicole Brown threatened to walk because Chevy Chase said a slur on set and was
Jesus.
like, I'm out or he's out.
I remember that story, yeah.
Dude, Yvette Nicole Brown absolutely deserves the spot instead of Chevy Chase. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. So, hopefully they're both back.
Let's go. 6 seasons of a movie.
They fucking did it.
I don't know how to talk anymore.
If it happens, are you fucking kidding me? Abed, he
I'm
did
excited.
it.
So, as someone who has seen 3 total episodes of Community,
You're living a compromised life. You're living a life in compromise.
Tell me what this means.
They're gonna make a movie
It means
about a TV show.
It means Dan Harmon's got a chance for Community to rightfully go down as his life-defining work with this piece.
Yeah. To eclipse Rick and Morty. It's always that guy who made Community and Rick and Morty. And if this goes well, it will be definitively that guy who made Community.
I'm excited for it.
So it's going to be a straight to Peacock release?
Yeah, it's a Peacock.
That makes sense.
Huh. Okay.
Ironically, Dan Harmon made a show for CISO, which was the Peacock precursor, the NBC Universal streaming platform before they launched Peacock that failed miserably and they got rid of, called Harmon Quest. And then it got when CISO died, they moved it to, what was it, VIN or some weird shit, some other online service. But yeah, it was originally a CISO original, which was the original Peacock. And then CISO failed miserably, and now Peacock's failing miserably. But maybe the Community movie can save it. I don't fucking know.
How's Paramount doing,
boy.
Ryan?
Can I just...
They're making Peacock's making a documentary about Barney called I Love You, You Hate Me, about why everyone just fucking hated Barney for some reason. You all heard the songs when we were kids. For some reason there was a big backlash to Barney the
Because it was ubiquitous.
Dude, I like Barney. Fuck you.
No, but it was ubiquitous children's media, and then when you were just old enough to start to rebel against shit, Barney is like, oh yeah, the baby shit for babies. It's right there. It's a testament to how much Barney succeeded. Do you all want me to read the Wikipedia header for CISO? It is depressing and hilarious.
Let's do it.
Go ahead.
CISO was an over-the-top subscription.
Yeah. It just means not on your cable provider,
okay.
basically.
Subscription streaming service owned by Comcast through NBC Universal, launched on January 7th, 2016, and closed on November 8th, 2017. It provided comedy content such as original and broadcast television shows.
Didn't make it very long.
Oh.
Spencer Crittenden has a new podcast called That Happens. He was the dungeon master on Harmontown, and he had a brief role in Community as Annie's brother. He now has a podcast called That Happens, which is with Jeff Brian Davis, who's the other member of Harmontown. But Jeff Brian Davis just straight up doesn't give a fuck about the podcast and barely shows up. Like, he shows up for one in every, 30 episodes. And he talked about when he knew that CISO was going to fail. And it was because Harmon Quest was one of the launch shows. So they were at the CISO upfront where they try to sell ad space on CISO. And CISO executives were like, all right, these random comedians, you're just going to do a session of Harmon Quest. And they had no idea what the fuck was going to happen. He was like, no, this is going to be a bad failure and everyone's going to hate it. And they were like, nah, it'll be great. And then it was a bad failure and everyone hated it. And he was like, oh, CISO's going to suck. And it did. They nailed it. So yeah, and now Peacock's going much the same direction. But there's going to be a Community movie potentially.
Worth it.
Or maybe it won't be on CISO. Maybe it'll be like fucking Quibi and like the Roku channel or some shit will buy it out and get all the rights to everything that it owned. Who knows?
Google Stadia original, the Community movie.
Yeah. Yahoo Screen.
Season... God, was that season 6 or season 7?
Season 6. It was the final season.
Fuck.
6 seasons
Here
in
we
a
go.
movie. It only had 6 seasons. It did have a good finale, so I'm worried. What if the movie sucks?
I don't even...
I mean, that'll go with the way of 99.9% of all TV shows.
I mean, I'm optimistic. I can't believe that Dan Harmon wouldn't already have a script together for the hypothetical Community movie. And has just been workshopping that over the course of... God, Community ended like a decade ago. So, yeah. Probably working on it.
I was going to go to the bathroom too, but now I think Andrew's going. So now I have to stay.
Andrew.
Needs to go to the bathroom. Right?
Andrew's walking away trepidatiously. This might be...
He did look kind of sick, right? Like, this might be a puke break.
Boy.
We're really going back to first year.
Yeah,
Bradley.
dude.
Andrew has gone too far. 7 or 8 shots as a 27-year-old.
I did not throw up from drinking in that dorm at all. I did have a nasty stomach virus, though, and I threw up from that. Yeah.
I have never thrown up from drinking.
Damn. You don't drink enough.
I don't. I don't go that hard. It's always been
That's
a science for me. It's like 4 or 5 drinks, and you're feeling real good. You got a nice buzz. You're very drunk, but you're not like dying. There's no need to go beyond 4 or 5 drinks. It was always kind of like no, I'm going to do the exact amount that is required to get me intoxicated, and then like 1 drink per hour. That's about how fast your body processes alcohol.
Those magical college nights out when just by happenstance a big meal turned into a night of drinking, but then also you were just smart enough to remember to drink water the entire time, and even though you went to bed at like 2 a.m. and woke up by 8:30 because that's just what your body is programmed for, no hangover whatsoever. Magical.
No, I had some bad hangovers in college. Holy shit. I remember explicitly when I got into Funhouse, legitimately, was because I was so hungover and I was sitting on my futon under my bed until like 1 p.m. Like I woke up at like 8 because I was completely nauseous and sick to my stomach and couldn't move. And I was like, I'm going to get out and like shower and try to like, get rid of this hangover. And I made it like down my bunk. Like I was on the floor and that's as far as I made it. And I collapsed onto my futon. And then I was like, well, might as well go on my phone and watched like 4 hours of Funhouse content, and that was my introduction, and then I never looked back.
God, the hangovers where it is basically a debilitating migraine are the worst.
I don't usually get headaches with my hangovers. I get nauseous, and which is, I would argue, is like as bad, if not worse. Like I feel like I need to throw up pretty much the whole time. I get that way before headaches.
I think it's been long enough I can talk about this. The most hungover I've been in recent memory is after my work's holiday party last year.
Nice.
I was in bad shape, but also, that was a specter of Andrew. That was a specter of Andrew.
I just saw someone walk across the door frame.
And I'm comfortable telling the story now because I found out over the course of a year that pretty much everyone in attendance got sloshed at that because it was also the first time they'd been out with people in a year.
People are walking back and forth for the listeners at home. Like, there's an open door. Andrew just walked out, didn't look great, and now people have been walking across the open door frame. There goes Jade.
Oh, boy.
For like the last 5 minutes.
But no, I was that level of like nauseous of I cannot get off the couch, Ryan. But that holiday party was on a Tuesday, if I recall, and we had an all hands work meeting on Wednesday. So I had to sit through that, and then also, because I'm a fucking tool, I had to be like, well, I met a lot of my peers yesterday. I should send them emails or Slack messages saying, oh, it's fantastic to meet you. But I had met like 24 people. So it was like, okay, I'm going to... Well, okay, this is going to be a joy for me to edit. Wow. Jade making a guest appearance on this episode.
Holy shit, dude.
I would have to... I'm going to send 2 nice to meet you Slack messages. Pass out for 20 minutes and then get back in there.
I feel like we're more drunk than the last time we did this.
We're better at drinking, though, to be fair, so it balances out. Andrew's brought in...
What happened, Andrew?
What?
We just saw you walking back and forth across the door frame.
Yeah, no,
and Jade as well.
I'm very drunk.
My turn. Lucas hasn't gotten up once.
I have not broken the seal. Andrew, you've walked in with some kind of rotisserie something or other.
This is something that Jade got on her bridal shower. Yeah. It's a snack caddy. So there's 3 containers that you put snacks in. One is full of this mixed peanut snack. Mm-hmm. Which, is what I will be eating most of. And then there's one Pringle chip that I bought. Oh, God, it's so spicy. One Pringle chip from the Hot Ones series. It's like a wasabi sauce Pringle. And it's bad, man. It's bad. It is. We got it on clearance at Target, and it is a bad idea. She put it in here specifically to torture me for getting drunk. And I don't blame her. But it's so spicy.
What's the third snack in the caddy?
Oh no, there's no third snack.
There are 3 cups.
I know. One's empty.
Whoa. Okay. I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoy your delicious mixed nuts and bad chip and nothing.
Yeah, third snack is nothing.
Nothing. For no one.
I think this is to try to bring me back down to earth. Because I'm very drunk.
I think you're in a good place right now. I think you're in a good place. I think we're all in a good place.
I don't. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, you're wearing your fucking SpongeBob album shirt. I love it.
Yeah, no, it's Schmitty, Werber, and Jagerman Jensen shirt.
Hell yeah.
I'm chewing into the microphone.
Oh, this is a mukbang?
It's bad. Yeah. I'm Trisha Paytas. Welcome to my mukbang. Oh no, Ryan's dancing.
Ryan's doing the
It's
Macarena.
scary. Jade. Ryan's doing the Macarena. Ryan's doing the Macarena.
Yep.
Jade's here and Ryan's doing the Macarena.
Jade, come drink with
If
me.
we're all taking a pee
No.
break.
Lucas'
Don't do the meme corner until I get back. I have one.
Okay, Lucas is
Lucas
taking
has
a
a
pee break, and then we'll
meme.
do the spicy chip.
Wait, is Jade coming? Is she going to do the podcast? I can text Angel.
She'll join specifically for one chip that she gave me. So this
Oh, this is spicy.
is a
What
snack
the fuck?
caddy that she gave me to try to sober up.
Okay.
One pod is full of snack peanuts that I bought at a liquor store. It's like honey roasted peanuts, spicy peanuts, smoky almonds,
Exactly.
and then pretzels. There's no pretzels in here. There's like maybe a dozen pretzels in the whole 2-gallon jar. It's bullshit.
Good.
And then
Pretzels aren't good, though.
one Pringle. You see this?
I'm looking
This
at the Pringles.
this is a Hot Ones special Pringle. It's like
It's a fucking Pringle. How hot?
it's very hot.
I don't know, man.
It was on sale. I bought a jar, or not a jar, whatever, a tube of wasabi Hot Ones Pringles. They're very hot.
Okay.
She only gave me one. One will probably be fine. I'm sure I'll be drunk enough to call her in to bring more, and she'll laugh at me. But they are very hot.
Now I kind of want some Gardettos.
Mm.
Probably can't eat them while we're recording.
I don't know. I've been chewing. When you went to the bathroom, I've been chewing peanuts, man.
Andrew's chewing up a
Yeah,
fucking
no, I'm
star.
drunk.
So what happened when you left?
I went to
Give
the
us a
bathroom.
play-by-play.
I peed
Yep.
for a long time.
Those are the same.
I went out. Jade noticed me stumbling throughout the hallway.
Jade walking
Yeah, I know,
across the
it's-
open door frame. It's like a Scooby-Doo
Yeah.
sketch.
No, it's the very same. It's bad. And she's like, "You are super drunk." I'm like leaning against the doorway, like, nah. At showcasing,
You are super drunk.
I'm very, very,
Yes,
very
but in the
drunk.
morning.
She's like, "I need to get you some
Yeah.
snacks, something to eat." I'm like, "Yeah, let's do that." And she's like, "Peanuts. Peanuts will be perfect." I'm like, "Yes. Good idea." She's like, "What if I put one wasabi chip in here?" I'm like, "You are so mean." But yeah, I'll take it because I'm drunk and I'm an idiot. And she's like, "Ha ha ha.
India.
Can't take until I'm there to see." So yeah.
Got
No,
it.
you have to do a jalapeno pickleback shot, and I'll eat a bunch of wasabi
Jade's creeping.
Pringles.
Jade is straight
Jade,
up creeping.
Okay, Jade.
hello.
Everyone says hello.
Hello.
I will take a bunch of Pringles if Ryan does a jalapeno pickleback shot.
That's not
No.
worth it. That's not worth it.
It
to
doesn't
me at
matter if it's
all.
worth it. You have to do it.
What? Yes, it does.
No balls. No balls.
We're like in high school. Right?
Yeah, no balls.
I'm telling you, there's no
I
juice.
want
It's
to
just
clarify your story that I got you this snack caddy because you were dumping peanuts all over the hallway floor.
Jeez.
Yeah, no,
Jesus.
I was very drunk.
okay.
Sloppy.
Oh, Jade's on the podcast.
Yeah, it's
I'm
Jade
gonna text
time.
Angel, get over here. And we can get Ian too. This is what happened in the last
Yeah,
podcast.
Lucas,
except
get your
for
girlfriend on.
Ian was my plus one. Well, hold on. Ian was my plus one last time. All right, we're actually doing this. All right, I'll go get Angel.
Ian was not your plus one.
He can't. He left.
I know,
Why
I
would you
see that
say
now.
something specifically for him?
I'm drunk, Lucas.
Wow.
You're the only one not shit-faced.
It does more about you than it does about me, bud. Hi, Jade. How you
Sure.
been?
I'm good, you know.
Maria and I RSVP'd for your wedding. We're really excited about it.
Yeah, I got an email. I get an email notification every time someone RSVPs.
How many people are going?
I'm worried that's gonna be a lot.
It'll, even if like the amount of people that we invited go, which it won't be, we have multiple people that have said no. We'll be fine.
Yeah. I'm looking at your video thing, and your background makes you look like a hoarder.
What?
Because the mattress, I thought we got rid of that.
Oh, you're okay.
Yeah, no, him.
Yeah.
No, your background looks really neat and nice.
No, Jade, we are hoarders.
Don't say that.
We have a mattress attached.
It's the COVID mattress.
Yeah, the COVID mattress.
I had to ask
That's the mattress that I'm going to sleep on after our bachelor party.
Oh, yeah.
Is there echo? Is it good?
No, we're fine.
You guys hear
We're
yourself?
fine. Hey!
Hi, Angel.
Hey, Angel!
Oh my god, it's Angel with her inaugural appearance.
Hello!
Podcast. I mean, Jade has had I feel like the biggest gap between appearances.
Mm-hmm.
Jade was on episode, 30 or something, and now it's episode 200.
Look how far
I
we've
feel like I was
come.
on several episodes in our
Yeah.
first apartment,
You
in a
were.
row.
Yeah, but that was early. Early.
I was like a regular character for
Yeah.
3 episodes.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah,
We
Jade
used to
Jade
get
found us an
guests.
apartment. It was small. That was before COVID. I was depressed. And we were on a couple of podcasts.
Unnecessary detail.
Andrew, I'm not liking the arc of so pre-COVID depression, in the worst of COVID depression,
Well,
still in COVID but less
no,
bad. How you doing?
Pre-COVID depression. During COVID psychosis.
Wow.
Ooh.
Post COVID. I mean, we're still in COVID, but post Biden to COVID.
Dark Brandon.
Yeah, post Brandon COVID. Probably the best I've ever been psychologically. I feel great.
Your whole
In
life?
my whole
Oh my
I'm
God.
serious, in my whole life. Yeah. Middle school, high school Andrew, bad. Current Andrew, pretty damn good.
And then when you accidentally took that law class, that was pretty
Oh,
rough.
yeah, no. I accidentally enlisted in a enrolled in an post-grad law class in Madison. It was bad. I got an AB.
What was it about? It was constitutional law, right?
It was constitutional law. I thought it was a sociology class. It was not. It was a law class. I was not prepared.
You got an A.
We're the worst student.
Yeah,
ever.
no, because I'm a bad person.
He was really dumb in college because he did all the homework. I analyzed the syllabus the first week and crossed out the readings I was not going to do.
Yeah, I didn't do readings.
Yeah, it's because your classes were the Lord of the Rings. I had to read the
they were fucking
Constitution,
awesome.
you fucker.
Yeah.
Wait, which class did you watch?
After the first couple weeks, I would go in every semester and be like, I'm gonna do the readings this semester, you guys. I'm gonna learn. And then after 2 or 3 weeks, it was I can skip the readings. It's not
Dude.
important.
For my classical film theory class, I wrote the final paper while I was reading the book.
Yeah, no.
2 days
Yeah.
before it was due. and
I
got
was
a really
there.
good
I was
grade.
there. It was 3 a.m.
No, that was a history class.
Okay.
I wrote that other paper at Collectivo.
Okay. But
Communication arts, man. It's when you major in movies, you just you get an AB. That's the default.
So I'm
great.
still bitter because in my advanced cinematography class, I got I could have gotten an A on the project I directed, and he took off points because the foundation of my house was crooked, and he's like, you should have balanced the camera for that. And I'm like, but then the ground would be crooked. He's like, oh yeah, that's a predicament. Well, I'm still taking the points off.
Lucas, you and I got the same thing because we filmed our video in a parking garage with a slanted roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, yeah, no, the roof's not crooked. I'm like, I know. The ground is level with the roof. One of them has to be crooked. He's like, oh, yeah, makes sense. Minus 10 points.
I mean, clearly they didn't understand that my take on George Clooney was playing into that, and really the mise en scène was Kimset with the rest of the performance.
The mise en scene. Ho ho
You
ho.
pronounced it wrong. Mise en scène.
The mise en scène.
That can't possibly be right.
Oh,
There you go.
I drink the wine during the lunch. I eat the steak every day.
It's not Italian, it's French.
I'm doing French.
Are you?
I
No,
am.
I think it's Italian.
Angel, I
I
think
could
you
never do an Italian accent. I hated Italians. I am Irish. They burned down my home.
Angel, you've had enough material to analyze at this point. As a psychology major, does this seem like a post-psychosis individual?
How's Andrew's mental state? He claims he is healthier than he's
Yeah,
ever been his
no.
entire
You have
life.
no idea what I was like before.
In psychology terms, I think you use a scale of 0 to 10, right? So give him on a scale of 0 to 10.
Wait.
how's his
Before you give the number,
psychology?
which one's good and which one's bad? 0 or 10 bad?
Where 0 is he is literally about to throw himself off a bridge, and 10 is he's fucking
Normal SpongeBob.
straight up like Krishnu with multiple arms, like he's transcendent.
Hey, we've been there. We've all been there.
Yeah. Where is it?
Based on the last 3 minutes.
Based on the 3 minutes that you have seen him while he's intoxicated, 0 to 10.
I mean, at least he's honest and he's realizing all of the stuff.
So
give me a
is that
number.
Like a 7? Is that like a?
I
Seems like a passing grade to me.
I won't think of less of you.
An AB.
Ooh, an AB.
Let's go! Let's
It's
go!
like a 9 out of
Ryan,
10.
I would object to your quantifiers to achieve godhood, but literally Buddha is Buddha because he was just a chill, self-actualized dude. So, you know what? Fair.
Buddha just sat under a tree for long enough
Yeah, no.
until he got to
I've
10
done
out of
that.
10.
Immaculate
I've done that
vibes.
before.
Buddha is peak vibes. What's your meme corner?
Oh, a really good Twitter dunk. Yes.
Is that I stopped.
So we're all familiar with AI art nonsense.
Yeah.
Yes. It's my logo.
Yeah, this dude had tweeted out something to the effect of, several months ago, he had tweeted out something to the effect of, boy, Freudian psychology, Freudian slips, being able to diagnose people in this way is bogus. Total nonsense to come out of Germany in an era leading up to the country trying to become an ethno-state. And then AI art got really good at making giant tits. And then the dude tweeted out something to the effect of, "This is it, AI art. It's the future. It's here." And those two tweets back to back have been very, very entertaining.
I need the link.
Oh boy.
Yeah, no, dude. I've seen a lot of AI art fuckery. It's bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. Have you guys seen the Loeb shit?
No.
Oh no, it's just a thing where some guy convinced the entire internet that AI art is possessed by the devil, because it's like showing a bunch of dismembered children. Because he created an AI entity that had an identity in this AI art app that was like full of gore, and he just kept putting in prompts that created more gore, and he's like, "Oh god, AI art, it's haunted by the devil." And she's like, "No, you created something
You're
specific
doing this.
that like was centered around gore and like children dismemberment, and you just kept putting in prompts, and yeah, it got worse."
Feels like you're possessed by the devil.
I'll link to the
Here's
tweet.
link. Hold on. I think psychoanalysis is just. Oh no, dude! Do you know that image
Yes.
from the textbook? Dude, that image is fucking burned
Oh,
into
the
my brain.
whitest Egyptian.
I'm sorry, are you
a
saying that
textbook.
AI tits are burned into your brain?
No, the fucking the profile picture of Ptolemy.
Oh,
Like, that's
the
from, like, a
the-
history
the
textbook
white,
in, like, 4th grade.
Pharaoh.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
Is he
that,
blue eyes?
yeah, no. Have
That
you not
image,
seen
I
this
had
before?
that textbook.
No, I
I
think
definitely
Sixth
had
grade.
that exact textbook.
Oh no, this
think
is an
psychoanalysis.
image that I saw in my textbook, and is now like all over the internet of like white people when they take over education. And it's like, yeah, the pharaohs of Egypt, and it's this guy.
I've never seen that.
It's this
in my life.
white guy as a pharaoh of Egypt.
I've never seen that.
Oh no, it's bad. I'm like, hey, Egyptians aren't white. Why is this guy white? And they're like, oh, there's probably something in there about Romans and blah 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 blah. I'm like, that seems like bullshit.
Hey, Andrew
Yes.
and Lucas, and Jade, what do you want to see? Just answer me this question.
I can't think of anything appropriate to say on the podcast.
Emo capybara.
Emo capybara.
Okay. Emo capybara. I don't know how to spell capybara,
fine.
CAPYBARA.
but it's working.
I'm looking at tits.
So yeah, basically this is
Stop
created
that.
by an AI.
Look away.
These
No.
images. So
They
it's
all
this
have
guy
back
who's
problems.
Yes,
Okay.
it's cut off in one of them, but one of the women has 7 fingers.
like,
It's not great.
all right, emo capybara is loading. It's at 21%.
Okay.
Let's see what emo capybara looks like.
I saw like a meme that's like that it's like that TikTok meme where it's like the image flipping with like the sparkles and hearts, and it was a emo capybara edit where they like edited emo hair on capybaras, and it was like videos of them having fun, but it was like to emo music. So
We were,
I saw that today.
we were talking about this earlier.
We saw some capybara in San Diego. And honestly, emo hair would suit them. Oh no, it's just regular capybara.
Oh.
None of them look emo. Hold on. Capybara, that is the lead singer for My Chemical Romance. Let's have him chew on that one for a bit.
Yo, drink some water. Fuck me.
Uh-oh. Is Andrew leaving?
Andrew might be out. What AI art generator are you using?
Crayon.
Oh.
It's the best one. Ooh, Jade is Andrew now. Who is
Oh,
Lucas?
boy.
Jade is Andrew. Andrew was impersonating Lucas earlier, so now you are Andrew impersonating Lucas.
I don't
Do your
I
best.
don't know if I can do that. Andrew impersonating Lucas.
Yeah.
I like anime. I think I'm really
You're not that far off, honestly.
Well, I got Andrew getting you.
She boomed Andrew,
Yeah.
I suppose. Yeah, she boomed Andrew.
Yeah?
She boomed Andrew attempting to boom Lucas. Oh no, it's more just regular old capybaras. One of them is like kind of like it has an image of whoever the lead singer of My Chemical Romance is, kind of in the corner.
Gerard Way, come on.
But is that his name? Yeah.
You knew that.
It doesn't quite look like anything.
Ooh, you could try to do capybara world domination.
Ooh. Hold on. Capybara world domination. Oh no, I spelled it wrong. Okay, we're trying it. Capybara world domination. Send. Okay.
So Jade is taking over my chair.
Oh, I can.
You missed Jay doing an impression of you doing an impression of Lucas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Can I hear it?
It was pretty good.
You can listen to the podcast and hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true.
I'm looking at tits.
If you remember anything that happened.
What?
Stop. I don't know. The subtitles. Remember when we discovered that Google's listening to every single
Yeah, I
word
know.
that we
It's
say?
bad. It's real bad.
I have a folder with the transcripts for each and every podcast we've done for like the last year and a
Yeah.
half.
Yeah, no, I went out, I got water, I'm like, I am better than my alcohol content. And
What?
then I heard Jay talking shit about me, and I came in, I'm like, I'm gonna show her. And then I saw boobs on my computer screen. I'm like, boobs.
And that was
Yeah,
it.
no.
You're not better than your alcohol
No, absolutely
content.
not.
Capybara World Domination just shows like a bunch of capybara.
This AI is
One of them has like a
creative.
little capybara. It's kind of cute.
Can you share the link?
Stop it.
Well, that one's kind of cute.
Hmm.
That's it. Hey, how was Avatar?
Okay, we're moving to the breakouts. I'm Luke Strider. Breakouts. I saw Avatar in 3 fucking D, baby.
Whoa.
A
Yeah.
movie that is
Kate.
quantifiably worse than Don't Worry, Darling.
I've not seen Don't Worry, Darling. We're gonna go see that tomorrow.
The other running thing on social media on Twitter is that Don't Worry, Darling is doing better than Avatar at the box office.
Avatar is a re-release. It's a fucking re-release. It came out 13 years ago.
And Don't Worry, Darling is doing better than the second
I was
most
14 when Avatar came out, and I was 27 when Don't Worry, Darling came out. Anyway, next week when we do this, I will be able to tell you which one was better. But so far, I've only seen Avatar. I saw it in 3D. It was good. It was weird. Sam Worthington, not a great actor. Definitely not great at portraying himself as a man in another person's body. Yeah, it was weird. And in case you guys didn't know, slaughtering indigenous people, not great. Probably not a good idea. Don't do that.
Are you sure?
Yeah, before I went to the movie, Jay told me her impression was, yeah, it's so over the top and so blatantly obvious that it's like hard to enjoy. I kind of agree with her. But I did enjoy it. I enjoy the movie because of the spectacle aspect. But yeah, it's so obvious. It's like, hey, these people think the indigenous people are savages and that's bad, but we think they're savages and that's good. And I couldn't get past that point of like the Orientalism.
Oh.
I mean, it's not Orientalism, but like the same idea, but for Native Americans. It was like, yeah, they like nature, and that's different than us, and that's better, and it's so much. It's just like, God, I know you're trying to say that like they're better than us, but at the same time you're like othering them from us. So yeah, no, good spectacle movie, not a great script, amazing special effects, also fun in 3D.
Oh.
Avatar. People can't name any characters from
Jake
that movie. I
Sully.
can. Jake Sully, Neytiri, Colonel Quatrich.
I didn't even know that guy's name.
He had a scar.
Yeah, I
and
know.
he
He's like,
piloted a gun.
Ah,
He's like,
I'm Southern and I'm racist.
he's like, my Gundam lost its gun. Now I'm gonna have a sword.
He's like, I'm gonna hold my breath because that's how good I am.
Apparently he's returning.
How? He's dead.
I don't know. He got murdered.
Did they put him in a blue guy?
Coming back. Stephen Lang. He was in the movie where you like about the blind guy, the horror movie where he's a blind guy, and they break into
His
the blind
name
guy's
is
house.
Stephen Lang.
Yeah, Stephen Lang. That was the guy's name.
He's Asian.
It was like Don't Breathe. I think
Yeah, no, I
it's called.
saw that. No, I saw most.
You saw
I
the
saw
movie.
most
That
of
was Colonel
movie.
Quatrich.
I saw a good
Colonel
portion
Quatrich.
of that movie.
He lost his sight and he moved into a house all
Yeah, no,
alone.
and he killed people. Remember, guys, blind people are dangerous.
That's the point of Don't Breathe.
What
Blind people are dangerous.
was the point? Like, what was the name of that nerd that was in Avatar? He was like the other Dreamwalker guy.
The other Dreamwalker? Oh, no, I know that
Yeah,
actor.
he was in
He's
some
a skinny,
movies
tall,
that
white
he
guy.
died, and she's like, "Oh, I died. That wasn't fun." And then just went out and was a human.
Flatliners?
Joel David Moore was the actor's name.
I swear, I know him from something else.
The character's name was Norm Spellman.
Yeah, Norm.
He was in Dodgeball.
Dodgeball! Yeah, that was
Oh.
it.
Yeah. He was in Dodgeball. That's what I know him from. He does return for Avatar: The Way of the Water. Yeah, no, he's in all the Avatar sequels, apparently. Norm Spellman does return.
Great.
Yeah, no, they're making a 5th Avatar.
A 5th one? There hasn't been a second one yet.
They filmed the 2nd and 3rd ones concurrently. The 4th one was already greenlit, and apparently there's a 5th one, too.
Oh, God. I saw a clip from the 2nd one after the screening of the 1st one.
It comes out at Christmas, right? The 2nd one?
Probably.
Fun for the whole family.
Yeah, he met a whale.
Like a regular whale or an alien whale?
Oh, an
Oh,
alien
like an
whale.
alien whale. On Pandora.
On Pandora.
Is he like...
The moon of Jupiter that doesn't
Is he like go
exist.
inside it like Jonah? And it's like a weird metaphor for like religion.
I mean, everything's a weird metaphor for religion. No, he just got an anchor out of its fin. He's like, I'm your friend now.
Oh, so it's like a weird metaphor for...
Oh, does he put his hair in the whale?
No,
Does he
no,
fuck
he
the
just
whale?
does sign language to the whale.
Because that's how they fuck. They put their hair together.
Okay. I heard that for years about Avatar. Like, yeah, they put their hair in the animals, and that's also how they fuck. I saw the digital re-release. They do not have the hair fucking.
What?
It's
They took out the
they
hair
took
fucking.
out the hair fucking. They just like
Oh my
they just
god.
hump. They just hump.
Wait,
there's,
what?
There's no hair connection. It doesn't happen.
There's actual humping in the re-release.
Well, okay,
of
no,
Avatar?
they just like make out while Neytiri is sitting on top of Jake's lap, and they make out. And it's like dry humping, but no, there's no hair. There's no hair.
There's no scene where like they like gingerly like have their hair.
It doesn't.
connect.
It does not happen.
Because I have a sense memory of where I was when they first did the
I've
hair
seen
fucking.
so many memes. Like the internet clearly believes that this happened, and either it did, or it's like a big meme. But when I saw it in 3D, it was not there. I swear to God, it was not there. They took it. They either took it out or it never
They
happened.
cut it. I promise. There's a moment where Jake has like his fucking tail, and there's like, oh, I'm like nervous, and then she like grabs her fucking tail.
I believe you because there's a scene early in the movie where he's like messing with it, and then Grace walks by and she says, if you keep messing with that, you'll go blind. It's clearly their penis.
Yeah. No, there's a moment where like they both have their tails, and like they're about to put them together, and like there's like little like gangly
Yeah, no,
bits
it's
in
like
the
the
tail.
weird nerves.
Yeah, and they like reach out and like intertwine.
Yeah, no, it
and
does
then
not
that's how they
happen
fuck.
in the re-release. I swear
That's
to
fair,
God.
but I promise you it was in the original
I believe
cut.
you, and I'm telling you, it doesn't happen in the new version. They cut it out.
Exactly, and it's also how when they ride their pterodactyls, they fucking connect with all these animals. So they're fucking the animals too. Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, but they have genitals. They wear loincloths for a reason. They have genitals. They fuck in the same way we do, but they also have hair things. Yeah, no, it's weird.
Got it.
Celia, isn't that
Yeah,
what it's
Celia.
called?
I missed when I wasn't thinking about this movie.
Avatar.
I think
James Cameron's Avatar. This man's been to the deepest point on
And
planet
he
Earth.
decided to make this movie.
That's what he saw.
And that's what he does with his free time.
It's like, I've been to places no other human has. You know what would be fucking awesome? If there were blue people that were 10 feet tall.
Yeah, if there was a cat lady, but she also had boobs.
God, it's not it.
No nipples.
It is not fair to judge a piece of media, especially released now, by its lasting cultural impact. Our attention spans are shorter than ever. People are constantly exposed to new media at a faster rate than ever before. But I don't think anyone was asking for Avatar 2. Nobody wanted this. I don't
Everyone was asking for Avatar 2 when Avatar
Yeah.
1
Yeah, no,
came out.
people
And it
wanted
takes, like, a
Avatar
decade
2.
to
It's
make
just that
these
they wanted
movies.
it 10 years ago.
It takes a long fucking time to make these movies, man. It takes a while to get the technology right. So they were like, "Oh, you guys want Avatar 2? Cool. Like, see you in
I
2022."
do not
Like,
recall. I can't wait for the sequel being a part of the buzz of the original release.
I mean, one of the last lines of the movie is, "You know this isn't over, right?" It's
Yeah.
the I don't know. It's one of the McPoyles. He's from A Thousand Ways to Die in the West. You and I saw this movie together, Lucas. He's
not Jimmy Simpson. It's
he's
the
the
other
cook
one.
guy. He's the
Yeah,
guy
no,
who's
it's not Jimmy
dating
Simpson, it's
the
the other
prostitute.
McPoyle.
He's the like head of this business. And he's like, "You know this isn't over, right?"
Is he the one that talks about unobtainium and he's got the little...
Yeah,
thing
he's
of
like the
unobtainium?
floating rock. He's like,
"Whoa,
"This
unobtainium."
little gray rock sells for 20 million a kilo." And he's like, "One, we don't know what year this is. Inflation could be out of control."
And two, unless you're gonna go all De Beers on this motherfucker, like, you have an unlimited supply of it.
Yeah, you're
so
the
you're
only
gonna
one that controls the
destroy
price.
the market.
It also takes 6
Yeah.
years to get back to Earth. Fuck you, McPoyle.
You gotta go into cryo sleep.
Sci-fi get out of
That
jail free
cryo sleep,
card.
it'll get you.
All right.
Do you age in cryo sleep?
No.
Last
What's the
question.
point then?
Very slowly.
So why not just live your life in cryo sleep and wake up in like 4,000 years and see?
Because
could.
everyone you know and care about will be dead.
Well, if you don't know or care about anyone.
Yeah, if you don't know or care about anyone, like the people in Avatar, then there's no reason. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, wait. Why don't we all pool our resources and all go into cryo sleep together for 4,000 years?
Because
and then we're all
currently
awake in
cryo
4,000
sleep
years.
doesn't exist. Oh God, I'm saying my words.
I'm
Cryo
saying what's
sleep
to
doesn't
stop-
exist. They've tried it on humans that have volunteered. They melt, Ryan. They die. They die.
This is
When did
Angel's
this happen?
idea.
A
Within
couple
the
of years
universe
ago,
of Avatar.
they tried it. A couple of rich people were like, "Yeah, let's try cryo sleep. It'll be awesome." They
I
died.
don't believe you.
They melted.
Within the universe of Avatar, though, cryo sleep
Yeah.
does exist. And you said the reason you wouldn't do it is because all the people you love and care about
Yeah.
die. What if you bring everyone with you? That was Angel's idea.
Everyone? Sure.
Everyone you love and
It's
care about.
expensive. It's expensive.
How do you know?
Because they said so.
What if you're a veteran and you lost your legs or some shit?
Okay, it wasn't because he was a veteran and lost his legs. It was because he was a genetic match to his twin, who they burned
His
in a
twin
cardboard box in the first 5 minutes of the movie. And they're like, "Hey man, we'll pay you a lot. I know we're currently at your brother's funeral, but
Yeah.
we'll freeze you and wake you up in a couple of years."
Yeah, so if Jake Sully said, "Hey, I'll do it, but I need like my 4 best friends to come with me so they don't age."
Then you guys would have to agree. If Jade, me, you, Lucas, Angel, Maria, Ian, and my parents, and Jade's parents, and her sisters agreed to do it, I'm like, okay, that's pretty much everyone I know. Let's fucking go, bitch. I want to see alien planets. I do. I really do. But I'm not going to live to see it. I know that.
I don't care about space whatsoever.
I do. I like space. Space is cool. It's everything
It's
else.
a vacuum.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been plugging non-incredibly niche pornography terms into AI art generators for the past 20 minutes. They're not great at that. So if we could at least be frozen until they get those down pat, then that'd be fine. That'd be enough.
We've been talking about Avatar.
I mean, it's
and for the last 20 minutes, Lucas has been looking up porn on his
it's the
laptop.
Key and Peele sketch of like all the vampire people, where he's like, "Yeah, man, I became a vampire so I could see future cards." That's all I'm here for.
All I'm saying is if you're if you're advertising this AI art generator on this can create anything the human imagination can conceive of, and it doesn't even have anime mommy milkers down pat, what are we doing?
It didn't make an emo capybara. We already
You
settled that it
have
didn't
not
work.
shown it to us. You have to show it to us.
I will say it was a bad. When I typed in emo capybara, nothing good came up. And I will also say that when Lucas asked, what AI art generator do you use, I thought he was interested. I didn't think he was going to immediately start looking up porn on it.
That is the only application I can conceive of for
Lucas,
this. And apparently
I
not
haven't
even
seen
that.
it.
Infinite
For porn,
amount of porn
Lucas,
out
I'm
there.
sorry.
You don't have to do this. You're a human like the rest of us. You don't have to do this.
Anything that you Google is
Yeah.
out there. You don't need AI.
And because it can't provide it, apparently, I agree with you. And now I have the proof to back it up.
Yeah, come.
With AI, we
AI.
can make anime TV.
They can't.
Dude, I was thinking about Hell on Wheels today with Common as like the second billing. What the fuck was that show? He's like, I'm Common. I shoot guns.
Do we need to stop?
Probably.
Do we need to come back? There's
I-
only 10 minutes left.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know if we can coordinate another
No, this is
migration.
it. Thank you all for listening to the 200th episode of the Voluntary Viewing podcast, the Drunkcast. Hopefully better than the previous one. Definitely better, I think. If you like what you heard, like, comment, subscribe, etc. Patreon supporters, Tiffany Cole, Sensual Richard Nixon, and Sucky Badger. Follow us on Twitter at V2_podcast. Follow me on Twitter at Lucas DeRuyter. Thank you for helping us get this far. Hope you enjoy episode 300 when we all get wasted again in roughly 2 years. Goodbye.